Fans, welcome to PNC Park for this edition of Diamond Dynasty Baseball here on MLB The Show 16. I'm Jipler, your voice of the Pittsburgh Diamond Dawgs tonight. The Diamond Dawgs are going to face the Miami Marlins. Justin Verlander's pitching on the mound tonight for the Diamond Dawgs. He'll face Starling Marte to start our ball game. Foul ball, strike one. No ball, one strike pitch coming from Verlander. Marte grounds it. It hits off Verlander. He'll throw to first in time. Let's see how he's doing down there. He looks to be okay, so he'll continue to pitch. Chris Rivero stands in now. Why not? Nobody on. First pitch misses inside to Rivero for ball one. Verlander winds and pitches on the way. Below the knees with that pitch, and it's now a hitter's count. 2-0. That fastball finds the outside part of the plate. 2-1. It's not really a bad take either. Number two hitter, you kind of want to see a lot of pitches, especially since your leadoff hitter only saw two. That pitch misses low. The count is now 3 balls and 1 strike to Rivero. Up the middle, it hits Verlander once again. He'll again record the out. That's scary stuff there. He's been hit with 2 pitches. There's 2 outs. Justin Bohr stands in now. He'll bat with 2 outs and nobody on base. Right down the middle with that fastball at strike one. Ground ball to second base. Dustin Pedroia fields it cleanly, throws it accurately, and records the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 1st. Miami Heat doesn't score any. Diamond Dawgs coming to bat. Leonis Martins stands in to lead off for the Diamond Dawgs. A .340 average on the year. That's what you want from your leadoff hitter. First pitch is bunted toward the right side. There's a second baseman, Ruffin Odor, who will not throw it to first in time, so it's a bunt single to lead off our ball game. Line drive to center field. That will be caught out there in center field by Starling Marte for the 1st out of the inning. Here's Adrian Beltre now facing Carlos Carrasco, the starting pitcher tonight for the Heat. Beltre swings and misses at that slider for the 1st strike. 0-1 on the way. Pitch misses in the dirt. Martin going to go to second. He'll slide in there safely, so he's in scoring position now. An 0-2 count on Beltre with 1 out. Ground ball up the middle. Good play by Odor. He's going to jump throw it to first in time. Now Bohr throws home, but Martin is safe at the plate. And the 1st run of the ball game goes to the Diamond Dawgs. It's 1-0. Here's Hunter Pence. Now he reaches out for a slider and hits it on the ground to shortstop. Jung Ho Kang going to charge it, fire it. But it's not in time as Hunter Pence beats out the infield single. He'll be on first now with 2 outs, and that'll extend the inning. There's Jason Hayward up now. He hits a ground ball to second base. Odor going to flip to second. Close play, but Pence is out. Dogs score a run on a couple hits. We'll go to the 2nd. It's 1-0 Diamond Dawgs. There's Jung Ho Kang standing in. Typically a 3rd baseman with the Pittsburgh Pirates, but here in the Dynasty League, he's a shortstop. First pitch to him is popped up to right field. Hunter Pence will make the routine play for the 1st out. There's Christian Yelich now batting. Typically a left fielder, but playing right field tonight. All-around outfielder for the most part. He swings. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Andrelton Simmons with the smooth play there, and it's 2 outs. Here's Matt Holliday now, a .390 average on the year. He's starting out in left field tonight. First pitch to Holliday is on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Righty-on-righty matchup here. Verlander pitches to Holliday. High fly ball into right field. That's carrying. Pence looking up at it. It's gone over the Clemente wall, and just like that, the Heat ties the Diamond Dawgs 1-1. Credit Matt Holliday with the solo home run. Ruffin Odor stands in now with 2 outs, and he's going to try to follow the home run, but doesn't do much as he pops up to left field. Leonis Martin will get under it to make the catch, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the second. The Heat just tied the Diamond Dawgs on the solo home run. Here is Brandon Belt. Leads off the bottom of the second for the Dogs. Line drive into right field, but right at Christian Yelich, who makes the catch for out number 1. Dionir Navarro stands in, 1 out. Nobody on in a tie game. Foul ball toward the third base side, strike 1. Swing and a miss on that changeup there. Good pitch from Carrasco, and it's 0-2. Slider fought off at the plate, chopped foul. Time called, and Carlos Carrasco appears to be injured out there, and here's Sean Doolittle now, the lefty. So Navarro's going to have to turn around in the middle of the at-bat. Now he's going to bat righty. 0-2 count, and he swings and misses. So Rivero missed the tag, so he'll just throw over to Bohr to complete the strikeout. Out number 2, here's Andrelton Simmons. 2 outs, nobody on base. Game's tied at 1. Ground ball to third. It's bobbled by Escobar over there, and Andrelton Simmons is going to beat it out. They're going to score on a base hit. So he reaches on the hit there. Pitcher Justin Verlander looks at ball 1. It's 1-0. Changeup fouled off for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Doolittle sets and pitches. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Just ran it right by him there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and Verlander set down to end the inning. Dogs get a hit, but no runs score. We'll go to the third. It's tied at 1. Escobar stands in now, making his debut with the Heat. So this will be his first at bat with them this year. Ground ball up the middle to Dustin Pedroia. Plays it to his backhanded side, throws off the bag, and Escobar is on via the error by Pedroia at second base. Sean Doolittle bats now, newly entered into the ball game for the injured Carrasco. He's going to lay down the bunt. Brandon Belt fields it, fires over to second. He gets the out at second base. They're going to get the lead runner. Doolittle beats out the back end, though, so 1 out, runner on first. No real advance there for the Heat. Marte grounds it to second base. Pedroia gets 1 at second, over to first. Safe at first. Marte beats out the back end, so again we have a runner on first, but this time with 2 outs. Here's Chris Rivero. Marte, a lot of speed down there at first base. Big leg kick from Verlander. Pitch misses outside, and Navarro's not even going to throw it down to second. Marte got a great jump there. So he's in scoring position now with 2 away. 1-0 pitch to Rivero on the ground. Shortstop Simmons fields to his backhanded side. Spins, throws to first in the dirt, but picked by Belt. That'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the third. Still tied at 1. Leonis Martin had a bunt single his first time around, and then later scored. Bunting again, but he doesn't get this one down to strike 1. Chase that changeup, and it's quickly 0-2. Curveball just swung on and missed there. 3 pitches, 1 out. That'll bring up Dustin Pedroia, lined out in his first appearance. Fastball misses outside, and it's 1-0. 1 ball, no strike pitch coming now. Popped up into right field. Christian Yelich on the run for it. Makes the catch for out number 2. Adrian Beltre stands in now. An RBI ground out in his first plate appearance. Changeup misses outside to the Dogs' third baseman. Ball 1. A few little kicks and pitches from the stretch. Ground ball right to the third baseman, Escobar, who will throw over to first. and get Beltre by half a step. No runs, no hits, no one left. On to the fourth. 1-1 tie. Justin Bohr stands in now. He'll lead off the fourth inning for the Heat. Fastball in there for strike one. No balls, one strike to Bohr, the first baseman for the Heat. He fouls this one off toward the third base side. And it's an 0-2 count. Wind up from Verlander on the way. Fastball right down the middle for strike three. And that will be the first out of the inning. Jung-Ho Kang stands in now, playing shortstop tonight for the Heat. Righty on righty matchup, first pitch. Here's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No balls, one strike, one out. Swing and a miss by Kang there, and there's now 0-2. Only 4 balls out of the 24 pitches has Verlander thrown, so he's thrown pretty much a lot of strikes tonight. That pitch misses low. 1-2. He winds and pitches. Line drive into center field, on the run for it's Hayward. He reaches and makes the catch. Good play there by Jason Hayward, and that will retire Jung-Ho Kang. Christian Yelich stands in now. The first pitch he looks at is a strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in one pitch is skied out of play. Foul. It's 0-2. 0-2 pitch coming now on the way. Pop up just behind third base. Beltre is going to call for it, and he catches it for out number 3. To the Dogs, half of the fourth we go. Heat and Diamond Dawgs tied at 1. Hunter Pence leads off the bottom of the fourth inning. He has a hit tonight. First pitch swinging is Pence. He hits it out to left field. That's going to fall behind Matt Holliday, and Pence is going to be in there with a leadoff double. So he's 2 for 2 tonight. That'll bring up Jason Hayward. Hayward bats with a runner on second, nobody out to start the fourth. Curveball there's hit the other way, foul, strike one. No ball, one strike pitch is fouled off. It's quickly 0-2. Hayward decides to bunt with 2 strikes, and I don't know what that was about, but he is out for the first of the inning. Brandon Belt swings and misses at strike one. Takes the second pitch outside. It's 1-1. Jammed him there as he pops it up just behind third base. Could be a tough play, but you know, Escobar is going to make that catch, and that's quickly 2 outs here. Navarro hits the first pitch foul for strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner in scoring position for the Diamond Dawgs. Ball on the ground is second. Easy play there for Odor, and the inning is over. Dogs get a leadoff base runner, but can't bring him around. We'll go to the 5th. Tied at 1. Matt Holliday stands in now. Hit a long ball earlier in the game. That's what made it a tie ball game. And he hits another ball out there into right center field. That's carrying to the wall. It's going to bounce off the top of the wall. Just missed his second home run of the game. And that's going to be a leadoff double for the Heat here in the top of the 5th. Here's Rufin Odor now. Pop up on the infield. Brandon Belt will call for it, and he will secure the grab for out number 1. 1 out following the leadoff double. Here is Yunel Escobar. Kick and pitch from the Verlander. Line drive into right field, a base hit. Pence quickly gets it into the plate. That was a nice throw.
Now pinch hitting,
Jake Lamb going to pinch hit for Sean Doolittle, so that'll end his night. Pitching in after the injury of Carlos Carrasco. Strike one to Jake Lamb, the pinch hitter. Verlander sets and pitches. Ground ball up the middle. Pedroia going to backhand it. He takes it to second himself for one. Over to first, two. Double play, and that will end the inning. Dogs roll two to get out of the jam. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Still tied at 1.
Attention, please. Now pitching, Carson Smith.
Carson Smith out of the bullpen now, facing Anderson Simmons. First pitch is grounded to shortstop. Jung Ho Gung makes the play for out number 1. One quick out. Here's Justin Verlander. Looks at that slider for a strike. It's 0-1. Looks like Verlander's going to go out there for the 6th inning. He hits a ground ball to second base. Easy play for Odor, and it's quickly 2 outs. Leonis Martin stands in, 2 outs, nobody on base for him. He's going to bunt, pops it up in front of the mound, and nobody's going to be able to field it, so it's a bunt single. That's his 2nd of the day. And he's on first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Slider misses outside. Throw it on to second is right there. The tag by Odor will nab Martin. We'll go to the 6th inning. Tied at 1. Starling Marte stands in now. Over 2 tonight on a couple ground outs. He reached once on a fielder's choice and stole later in that inning. Pops this one up to left field. Martin is going to call for it. And he'll make the catch for out number 1. Here's Chris Rivera standing in now.
Chris Rivera.
Verlander still out there for the 6th inning. He winds and pitches. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The Bulls 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. We got a tie game, 1 apiece between the Miami Heat and the Pittsburgh Diamond Dawgs. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-2. The pitch to Rivero on the way. Fastball chopped foul. And we'll do the 0-2 again. Fly ball. Shallow center field. On the run for it is Hayward. He'll get there in plenty of time to get the out. 2 away. Here's Justin Bohr. 2 outs. The lefty steps in and fouls the first pitch off for strike 1. Verlander throwing pretty well to this point in the game. Only the 1 home run allowed.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now on Bohr. Verlander winds, pitches. Fastball hit deep to left field, but it will go foul. It's 0-2. Pop up behind the plate, foul again. 0-2. Chopper, another foul ball. Another 0-2 pitch coming on the way. Pop up. Again fouled off. Again, we'll do the 0-2. Just misses low. First pitch taken by Bohr this at bat. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch on the way. Another fastball, another foul ball. We'll do the 1-2 again. Pitch from Verlander comes now. Hit him with a changeup, but Bohr stays alive. 1 at bat here. 8th pitch of the at bat. Out of the way. Here comes the 9th. Inside fastball fouled off. Again 1-2. 10th pitch of the at bat on the way. Finally wears him down with a changeup. Inning over. To the bottom of the 6th. We're tied at 1. Pedroia stands in to lead off the bottom of the 6th for the Diamond Dawgs. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up in the inning. First pitch slider is waved at and missed for strike 1. Second pitch is on the ground to shortstop Jung Ho Gung. He throws over to first. And they get Pedroia by a step. One away. Adrian Beltre had an RBI ground out earlier in the game. He's 0 for 2 total tonight. He hits a ground ball, and again at shortstop Jung Ho Gung. Throws over to Bohr, covering first for out number 2. Here's Hunter Pence having a pretty good night. 2 for 2 already, single and a double. He's halfway to the cycle as he hits a ground ball to second baseman Rufin Odor. Gets the out. Pretty painless inning there for Smith. That'll end the 6th. To the 7th we go, tied at 1. Jung Ho Gung stands in now. He's 0 for 2 tonight. High fly ball into left field. Martin chasing after it by the track, but not quite on it. Makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 7th, tie game. Line drive to left field, right at Martin. Catches his 2nd of the inning, and it's 2 outs. Matt Holliday having a pretty good night. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Hit a home run and singled in this one. Fastball misses high, just a little bit. It's 1-0. Verlander winds and pitches. Fastball misses in the dirt. Hitters count from Holliday now. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Here it is. Misses outside with the fastball. It's 3-0. Wind up from Verlander. The 3-0 pitch to Holliday. Finds the zone there, and it's 3-1. Hitters count for Holliday. 3-1 pitch from Verlander. Line drive into right field. We're right at Hunter Pence to end the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at PNC Park. We're tied at 1. Jason Hayward up now. 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Diamond Dawgs due up in the inning. Smith still on the mound for the Miami Heat. First pitch ground ball. Gung throws to Bohr. Out number 1. Brandon Belt stands in. 1 out, nobody on. All knotted up at 1 here. First pitch outside, it's 1-0. Slider swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball misses inside to Belt, the first baseman for the Dogs, and it's 2-1. Ground ball chopped foul. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slider almost hits Belt there, and the count is now full. High fly ball into right center field. On the run is Marte, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Smith sets. Here's the pitch. Chopper on the ground, foul. Strike 1. High fly ball. That'll reach the seats though, and the count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Changeup misses low and inside, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch on the way. Jammed him with the slider there. That's fouled off. And again, we'll do the 1-2. Fouled again by Navarro, and it's still 1-2. Changeup chopped up the first base line. It'll drift foul though, and we'll do the 1-2 once again. Changeup misses in the dirt. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sinker on the outside corner. Fouled away by Navarro. Still 2-2. Changeup check swing. Said he didn't go, and the count is now full. On the ground, second baseman Odor. Takes his time, throws it to first, and gets the out. No runs, no hits, nobody left for the Dogs. To the 8th we go. The Heat and the Dogs knotted up at 1. Odor will lead off the inning for the Heat. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Foul ball, strike 1. Odor, the lefty, facing the righty Verlander. Chopper on the ground foul, and the count is quickly 0-2. Changeup misses low. Odor doesn't chase, and it's 1-2. Wind up from Verlander. Here's the pitch. Line drive, but that'll reach the seats. Foul, and it's still 1-2. Here's the pitch from Verlander to the Heat second baseman. Foul ball. Again, it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch on the way. Changeup is lined into center field. He waited back on it nicely for the single. That is how the 8th inning will lead off for the Heat. Now here's Janelle Escobar. 1 for 2 tonight. He singled in the 5th inning. Go ahead run stands on first right now. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt missed. Throw to second. Doesn't mean anything because Escobar halted. Excuse me, that's Odor on first. Here's the pitch. Escobar pops it up foul. It's quickly 0-2. Odor on first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Odor goes to second. Pop up. Middle infield. Odor's got to hit the brakes and go back. Pedroia catches the ball, and Odor makes it back to first safely. So 1 out. And pinch hitter Justin Turner will enter the game now. He'll pinch hit for Carson Smith, so his night on the mound is officially over. 1 out. Slide step from Verlander on the way. Ground ball to shortstop. They get 1 in second. On to first. Picked by Belt for 2 to end the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom half. Still tied at 1.
Now pitching, Luke Hochever.
Luke Hochever stands in now. The pitch to Andrelton Simmons, who fouls off the first pitch that he throws for strike 1. We're still knotted up at 1 here in the top of the 8th, or bottom of the 8th inning, excuse me. Second pitch is flied out to right field. Christian Yelich will camp under it, make the catch for the first out of the inning. And Carlos Santana is going to come up and hit now for Justin Verlander, so his night is over. Line drive hit the other way by Santana. He beat the shift. They were all expecting him to pull the ball, so he'll get a 1-out single. I'll bring up Leonis Martin, but first, the pitch misses outside, ball 1. Kevin Pillar is going to come into pinch run now for Santana. 1 out, 1-0 count to Martin. Runner on first. Bunt. Foul ball, strike 1. Infield now all expecting bunt. The third baseman is in. And he bunts and misses at that. Now it's 0-2. There goes Pillar. Bunt from Martin is fouled off for strike 3. Pillar's going to have to go back to first, and now there are 2 outs. Dustin Pedroia is up now. He fouls that ball off for strike 1. Bottom 8, knotted up at 1 here at PNC Park. Dogs versus Heat. Check swing, no swing, ball 1. Soft ground ball to first base. Bourne will go with his body and throw it to second to end the inning. To the 9th we go. Tied at 1. Nicholas Callis going to come in to pitch now. The long reliever for the Diamond Dawgs. Ball 1 to Starling Marte. So the leadoff 3 will be in to start the 9th inning for the Heat. Callis' first pitch is on the ground to Andrelton Simmons. Throws it to first, but it's not in time. Marte fast enough to beat it out. It's a leadoff single for the Heat, bringing up Chris Rivero, the catcher. First pitch is fouled off for strike 1. Marte, a very big steal threat over there at first base. And a pickoff attempt, and they have Marte hung up to dry. Throw back to first, and Belt will apply the tag, and the leadoff base runner is erased. 1 out. A 0-1 pitch to Rivero is popped up foul out of play, and it's 0-2. No ball, 2-strike pitch is fouled off, and we'll do it again. Still 0-2. Callis winds up and pitches. Chopper on the ground to first base. Brandon Belt will take it himself and retire Rivero for out number 2. Justin Moore stands up to the plate. He does not have a hit yet tonight. Callis winds up and pitches. Swinging a foul ball for strike 1. Righty on lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. Changeup chased in the dirt. And it's 0-2. Callis deals. 0-2. Fastball misses out of the zone high, and the count is now 1-2. There's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Curveball chopped in front of the plate. Navarro going to take it. Throws over to first in time. That'll do it for the top of the ninth. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Still tied at 1. Adrian Beltre, 0 for 3 tonight. He'll lead off the inning for the Diamond Dawgs. First pitch he swings at is popped up foul for strike 1. That pitch is fouled off for strike 2. Cutter misses outside, and Beltre runs the count to 1-2. Curveball sharply hit on the ground to Yanel Escobar. Goes over to Justin Moore at first base for the first out of the inning. Here's Hunter Pence. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Single and a double in this one. Chopper up the middle. Odor charges, throws over to first for out number 2. Jason Hayward stands in now with 2 outs, nobody on. This game still tied at 1 here in the ninth. And Hayward sends this ball deep into right field, no doubt about it. It's gone. Jason Hayward hits the walk-off home run for the Pittsburgh Diamond Dawgs. And they win this game 2-1. Oh, that was exhilarating right there. Jason Hayward puts a big charge into that home run there. And just for that, we're going to give him the player of the game. The sole hit he had was the most important one of the game. Good job, Jason Hayward. Well, that'll do it here from PNC Park. I'm Jipler saying thanks for watching this edition of Diamond Dynasty Baseball here on MLB The Show 16. Be sure to tune in next time for another edition and watching these Diamond Dawgs play. Final score, Pittsburgh 2, Miami 1. We'll see you next time.